We believe that all men are created equal, yet many are denied equal treatment.
Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty.
Welcome to DiversityTV, news and commentary. I'm Troy Shaw. National headline news. Al-Qaeda is the strongest it's ever been since the aftermath of the September 11th, 2001 terror attacks, a new U.S. governmental analysis concludes, according to the senior government official who has seen it. Despite a campaign of military action and counterterrorism operations, Al-Qaeda has regained its strength and found safe haven in the tribal areas of Pakistan, the report says. Didn't we go to Pakistan and Afghanistan and Iraq because of terrorism? Now we're taking a look at the situation being a lot more bigger than when we started. President Bush and the individuals who decided to take on this war took on this war because we were attacked. Did we not fix that? Did we not go there and showcase not only to the individuals over there that we will not be attacked without retribution, but to the world? We told them that. But here we are 3 years later, still over there fighting this war. Now, I have to admit, I'm a patriot. I believe that we needed to go in and take care of business. But now that the business is well taken care of, we're still over there. This is about oil, plain and simple. This has always been about oil, and our government won't admit it. I, for one, will say that as a patriot, we needed to take action. We did so. Now we need to get the hell out of there. It's plain and simple. That's my commentary on that. And in other headline news, Mexico City, Honda, Hershey, and other multinational companies temporarily shut down their factories in western Mexico on Wednesday after rebels attacked a key natural gas pipeline. The small left-wing guerrilla group that claimed responsibility for the explosions issued a statement late Tuesday vowing to continue the attacks, while the Mexican government scrambled to increase security at strategic installations across Mexico. Political news. President Bush defined two starkly different sides in the debate over the Iraq war on Thursday, as reports show successes and failures in U.S. set benchmarks for the Iraq government. Sometimes the debate on Iraq is cast as the debate between keeping troops in Iraq and bringing troops home, Bush said during a White House news conference. The real debate over Iraq is between those who think the fight is lost and not worth the cost, and those who believe the fight can be won, and as difficult as the fight is, the cost of defeat would be far higher. Well, I said this earlier in my commentary. We should be bringing our troops home. The cost is too high for whom? For the U.S. or the people of Iraq? If you do a poll in Iraq right now, many of the people in Iraq want us to leave. We are still an occupying force in Iraq. As I stated earlier in my commentary, I thought it was a good thing for us to go to Iraq due to the nature of the terror attacks in the United States. Well, that fight is won and over with. Now it's all about one thing and one thing only, as far as I'm concerned, imposing our viewpoints on a people who are not really truly willing to accept them, and oil, black gold. That's what it's all about. I have family that's currently in Iraq. Many Americans have family that are currently in Iraq. A just fight is one thing. A fight for someone's own benefit, making their own pockets fat, that's completely another. We need to pull our troops out of Iraq and start setting our sights more on making this country better for the citizens who live in them. That's my commentary. And in other political news, just when Washington insiders were beginning to think of Senator Hillary Clinton's nomination as inevitable, here comes Senator Barack Obama to shake up that assumption with stupendous second quarter fundraising totals. $32.5 million raised, of which $31 million can be spent in the Democratic primaries. That's a bigger total take than Clinton's impressive $27 million for that quarter, and half again more than she raised in the primaries, $21 million. So who's the front runner now? Well, I think it's obvious. The front runner is Barack Obama. Because in the game of politics, it's truly 9 times out of 10 how much money you raise as opposed to the candidate that you are. But let's take a look at both the candidates. You have Barack Obama, the second man to seriously be considered for president of the United States, first being Jesse Jackson. Then you take a look at Hillary Clinton. Well, she was in the White House as the first lady. Many people didn't like Hillary Clinton, but many people actually did. Now, when you stack up the two against one another, who do you honestly think will win? Who will be ultimately that person that America will say, I want that person to be president? Personally, me, I want it to be Barack Obama. But ultimately, I honestly think it would probably be Senator Clinton. Now, in the grander scale of the political of the presidency, if you will, who do you think will win between that particular person, Democrat, and the Republican? I still don't know where that may lie. But for right now, the race between Senator Clinton and Senator Barack Obama is an interesting one. I'm hoping for Barack, but I think Clinton may pull it out in the end. And in entertainment news, filmmaker Michael Moore, whose new documentary Sicko takes on America's healthcare system, faced off Tuesday with CNN's chief medical correspondent and practicing neurosurgeon, Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Moore criticized the report Gupta did on CNN Monday on Sicko. He said the facts were fudged, Moore said, referring to Gupta on CNN Larry King Live. That's a lie. None of the facts are fudged. Moore and Gupta shouted and argued over data Gupta used and data Moore used. Moore said his staffers backed up the film's facts to Gupta before the report aired and that Gupta aired it knowing his facts were wrong. Now, I saw the movie. The movie predominantly talks about how the American healthcare system is broken, which it is. But moreover, let's take a look at Sanjay Gupta. He is bought and paid for. We all know it. Not only is he a neurosurgeon, but he's getting paid by CNN. Many people believe that CNN, who gets money from the pharmaceuticals and other national-oriented medical associations, is basically bought and paid for as well. So it would make sense for Gupta to fudge the facts himself. I watched both the reports from Dr. Sanjay Gupta and Michael Moore, both of them which were on CNN Live. I also went and I saw the movie. I can tell you this with respect, that movie scares the hell out of me. It will scare anyone who actually watches it. Matter of fact, it may even want to make you become a Canadian or a French person because, of course, their medical benefits are basically universal. Nonetheless, though, when you take a look at the facts, Dr. Sanjay Gupta is actually fudging the facts. It is not Michael Moore. Moreover, go see the movie and then basically judge for yourself. As far as I'm concerned, Dr. Sanjay Gupta is incorrect and he is wrong and should apologize to the American people for fudging the facts. Business news. The salaries of new college graduates jumped across the board this year as demand increased, according to a new survey by the National Association of Colleges and Employers. Nearly 9 out of 10 employers reported that they're seeing more competition for new college graduates than in past years. The students who made out the best were chemical engineer majors. They earned an average of 5.4% more than last year, bringing their average to $59,000 a year, according to the survey. Computer engineers were offered about $56,000, up 4.8%. And that's your diversity headline news and commentary. I'm Troy Shaw. See you tomorrow.
We believe that all men are created equal, yet many are denied equal treatment.
Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty